sound. Well, I was talking away, and y'all didn't hear a word I said because I was muted. Yeah, it's going to be that kind of day. Let me try that again. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Good morning, Joanne. And thank you, Joanne, for having me here in your beautiful home. This is Joanne's Christmas tree. And that was Lico. That was the fireplace that was showing when I first opened the live. Good morning, Blue. Tell Dave to get you some coffee. And Annie, hello. Julie Kiss, Deirdre. Thankful Tuesday. Andrea Gregg. And Jennifer. Yes, it does help to unmute. It does. So good morning. And Lico has decided that she does want to join us this morning. Do you want to come here, Lico? Lico, come on. Come on. Come say hello. Do you want to come say hello? No, she's just going to watch. So we do the heart brain every morning where you touch your heart center. Slow down your breathing. And then add some love into your heart. Who are you going to love on today? Who are you going to hold in that heart space? Hopefully yourself first. And then hold somebody with a smile on your face. And just appreciate the day. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you that I'm alive to enjoy it and to bring in whatever I need in my life in this day. To set that intention. I always ask in the morning, what do I need to know today? I'm here. I'm in the world for a purpose. What do I need to know? And what is it that I need to be aware of on this day? Oh, Annie, you recognize that fireplace. It's such a beautiful fireplace. And her tree, this doesn't even do it justice. It's absolutely gorgeous. And Lico is probably going to hang out with us. She's very talkative. She is the most talkative cat I know. So, Blue, if your cats hear another cat, they should meet Lico. She is amazing. Lico, do you want to come say hello? Come here. Come on, baby. Come here. She loves loving, and she loves to eat. She can eat more than people. Yes, I'm talking about you. Come on. Do you want up here? Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come let the people see. Come here. Come say good morning so they can see where all that noise is coming from. This is Lico. Say hello. Say good morning. Hey, up here. Up here. Say hi. Say hi. So that's what a Lico is. She's just a bundle of love. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Aw, good morning, Brookie and Dylan and sweet baby Max. Yeah, it's Lico. I'm probably just not pronouncing it clearly. Well, you can't get on the computer, silly cat, but you can say hello to everybody. Come here. Come here. Come give me loves. Come give me loves. She is purring like crazy. Yeah, that's Lico. And she remembered me as soon as I came in the house. She came running up to me. Good morning, Prochetta. She has a big meow. She talks a lot, and it's loud. She will be heard. It's like, I am Lico, hear me roar. Oh, Annie, there you go. It's you in cat form, right? Yeah, she is a beauty. Okay, so how's everybody doing? I know there's a lot of cold stuff going on, a lot of white stuff. And Kathy, did you have to go to work yesterday? We all were waiting to hear the outcome of if you had to get out and drive in that stuff. Joanne says, my daughter named her Liko. Jackie was very young when she picked that name. I love it. I love her name. It's unique like she is. All right, Lily, they are kind of camera shy sometimes. So I'm in south of Fort Lauderdale, but it's a little chilly here, and I'm hoping it's going to warm up. I think it's going to warm up to the 70s today, so I'm happy about that. You got a snow record in Oslo. Oh my goodness, Lily. Well, stay warm, honey. And my friend Ruth is headed your way. She should be in London already. They left, I think, sometime yesterday afternoon. And then she's going to fly to Norway to see the Northern Lights. I'm so jealous. I told her I'm living vicariously through her right now, because one of these days I'll get to see them with my own eyes. Oh, Sally, right. She's tiny. She eats a lot, but she is tiny. Yeah, she's a mom cat. She plays mama. All right, Sally, how are you all doing? I don't know what's going on in Michigan, but do you have the white stuff as well? Yeah, we want to know, Lily, how much snow did you get? And making sure that you're okay. Thank you, Brandy. I just love how you all take care of each other. All right, do we want story time this morning or just want to talk? What y'all want to do? I leave it up to you. Oh, yay. Oh, Lily, I'm so glad. Ruth was worried that she might not get to see them. You know, she's planned this for a while, and it's on her bucket list to see those northern lights. And so she's going to the place where she was almost guaranteed to see them. But she goes, but if I don't get to see them, I'm just going to have to chase them around until I do. Good morning, Blue. It's cold enough for me to be in front of the big wood stove. Your cat is a brat. He's feeling good. Yay! We had an argument about him taking his meds. It's 0 out, and we love the Northern Lights here. You're seeing the Northern Lights. Oh my gosh, I should be in Vermont. Story time! When I wrote the story, it was at the end of my day yesterday, of course, because I talked to the angels at nighttime. So I'm just sharing real and raw what happened yesterday. So that's what the story time is. And then let's see how the angels work with that. So the title is Stuck in the Muck. So you already know it's an experience, right? Hi, Andrea. All right, Stuck in the Muck. It's never too late to be what you might have been. That's a quote by George Eliot. Occasionally, life throws some irritating circumstances at you, as it did today. It was little things that were kind of like gnats nipping away at my usual calm energy. Had it been one gnat, I think it would have been a different scenario. But no, it was a continuous onslaught. It started with audio difficulties during morning cuppa, then moved to coffee from a gas station that was too hot to drink until I was half-houred into my drive. That was the beginning of the morning. And then the GPS told me to turn right, and then immediately had me make a U-turn. I went on to struggle with the GPS the rest of the day. It went out and wouldn't come back on for a while, and when it did, it wouldn't connect to my car's hand-free system. It had me going the wrong directions several more times. I said out loud to an inanimate object, "What is wrong with you?" My mood did not improve until I arrived at my friend Joanne's wellness studio, where an ionic foot bath was waiting for me. It seemed that all the toxins that were being pulled out of my body contained the grumpy, irritated energy from my day. I literally felt the toxic energy being released. I had developed a terrible headache from the stress, and by the end of the half hour, it was also released. The thought came to me that life is not a straight path. It is a journey of twists and turns and new beginnings. No matter how far we feel we've strayed from our aspirations, the possibility of rediscovery and reinvention always exists. Dear angels, it is difficult for us humans to have patience and persevere when we feel we are constantly fighting through the challenges of life and we see no hope. We are so programmed to see the physical evidence of our desires, so all the delays and roadblocks make it hard to stay in trust. Dear ones, every delay, every detour has its purpose. Often, what seems like a setback is a redirection, leading us to something greater. Think of life as a canvas. Every choice, every action adds a brushstroke. Sometimes you paint over mistakes. Other times you incorporate them into a masterpiece. What matters is not the time you begin, but the commitment to create something meaningful. May this message ignite your heart. It is never too late. You are never too old, too stuck, or too far gone to take the first step toward becoming the person you were always meant to be. Your journey is sacred, and the best chapters are still ahead. So breathe deeply, begin anew. The world awaits the gift of your transformation. Stay the course, dear ones, and don't give up one moment before the miracle. The psalmist encourages perseverance when he said, "Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord." Dear angels, today I promise to be strong and carry on. So, yeah, it was a tough day. It was a tough drive. It was probably about a little over 6 hours on the road, maybe more. And traffic was horrendous. I was a mess by the time I got here, and I just wanted to just be. I almost went to the beach, but instead I called Joanne and said, "I'm close by. Can I come in?" And she had an ionic foot bath waiting for me. She knows exactly what I need, and it was just beautiful. And Gizmo is sitting on your heart listening. Hi, Gizmo. Were you in the Jeep when Gordy dared me to drive over the trees? That would be a yes. Holding on for dear life, sweet Jean. Yeah, it was an experience riding in that Jeep with Jean driving it. Sally says there's some snow with about a week's worth of snow coming. It's 25 in Michigan. Okay, good. And okay, what else? Kathy says, yes, I had to go. I posted about it on Facebook and I was grateful for the road crews. Then, to my surprise, the clinical coordinator at the NIH clinic showed her appreciation, and that really made it worthwhile. Oh, I know you've been struggling with that, Kathy, so I'm so glad that she did. So, yeah, it was an interesting turn of events yesterday, and I just really felt some of that energy that's been hitting us from not on Earth, from the planets and the sun, and but I did it. That's the thing, and that's what the book Changes is all about. We go through things like this. We have our struggles. We have times when it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. This sucks, right? We feel stuck. We feel like we're not in a good place or things aren't going our way. And we start asking, when will this happen? And why is this happening to me? And we go into all the victimhood stuff. Well, I don't know if I went into victimhood, but I definitely went into a little bit of anger with my GPS. And here I am arguing with it. And, it's a thing, it's a computer, it's programmed. So it's only going to be as good as the programmer that's programming it. But that didn't matter at the minute when I needed it to keep me on the right path of where I needed to go. So when we listen to the angels, they're not programmed. They are created beings, created by God to help us on this life path. So they're not going to tell us, take a right turn. Oh, wait, now you got to make a U-turn and go the other direction. When they tell us to go in a direction, they know what the outcome of that will be. And so they're very clear when they give us instruction or when they show us a sign and said, this is how it will work best for you. They can't make us do anything. They can only guide. Tomorrow night, I'll be talking about the angels and introducing an angel to you. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can come on to the Zoom call and ask questions or interact, or you can watch it. It'll be streaming online and on Angel Speakers, just like this one does, and also on Enlightened World Network. And it will be on Facebook and YouTube. But the angels want us to know that they are our helpers. They're there for us. They don't work against us. And sometimes we think we're being punished for something, or we've got karma that's making things difficult. They want us to lose that thought, lose the thought that there's any kind of punishment going on. There's nobody that's striking out against us because we did something when we were 5 years old. Okay, no, this is life, and it's going to happen with ease and grace if we allow it, or it's going to be a struggle if that's what we allow. All right, Erica, good morning. Oh, I know, Erica's very sick right now, so we'll lift her up. Lily had a strange dream close to when she woke up, dreaming she gave birth to a daughter and was irritated that nobody had brought with them any spice. But I don't know why the spice was in that dream, but really don't know what the dream meant. Lots of dreams lately, but not everyone I remember, though. Yeah, there's been a lot of dreams lately, a lot of lucid dreams. And I know I had one I shared with you all one morning where I went out in my pajamas and my house coat and bought coffee. And I was drinking the coffee when I woke up. So, yeah, lots of strange happenings, Lily, and things when we're in our dream state or in our relaxed state. And Brookie said she had to pause and breathe a few times yesterday. Yeah, that's the way it is right now. All right, so I just pulled the Kuan Yin card. Blue was buzzy yesterday. I went to hug Dolly for a very long time. Oh, Brooke, that's so cute. She says, Lily, you were hoping for the next Spice Girl. And yes, we're all sending love to Erica and hoping that that will heal with ease and grace and very quickly get out of your system, Erica. Good morning, Bella. Bella came by to say hello. All right. Good morning, Michelle. So Kuan Yin says, medicine of the Divine Mother. Choose your divine medicine to feel grounded and peaceful. Your morning walk, daily prayer, or yoga class, your time to dance each evening or meditate, to do an oracle card reading, or sit quietly with a cup of tea and reflect upon what you are grateful for in that moment. Simple daily routines done with awareness allow you to feel my love for you. Absolutely. It's the awareness that's the key, you guys. When we're aware, like yesterday, if I had just paused, I didn't listen to my own advice. I didn't pause because I was on a mission, right? I wanted to get to a certain location and I wanted to do it with ease and grace, but it wasn't working that way. So instead, I allowed myself to get frustrated because I know how to get around pretty much here in South Florida, but I still like to have the GPS system on in case there's accidents or anything going on. And because I didn't get what I wanted, I got a little frustrated and irritated, and that's how I was when I arrived here, instead of being in a peaceful state of mind. It's up to us. Hang on. Okay, that had to come out. But it's up to us how we handle life, how we react, how we respond. And if we're more aware that, oh, look, I'm getting irritated right now, something's bothering me, things are not going right, so let me just stop and see what I'm doing, right? If I had just done that, things would have gone a lot better. But I didn't, and that was the end result. I was a hot mess when I got here, and Joanne helped me. So I'm very grateful for her to release some of that stress and anxiety and everything that was going on. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't hold that sneeze back. It's not good to hold sneezes back. That's what I hear anyway. Sally says, mine started a while ago once I lost the ability to move around normally. It starts out with an overwhelming feeling and a sense of losing control. I have to bend over and breathe deeply. Yeah, that's it. And I did eventually. I did take that pause and do the deep breathing, but I was already in that state of not being happy with Siri and telling her how unhappy I was with her, and yelling at something that has no feelings and can't interact. So yeah, that was my experience yesterday. And since I live my life out loud, I'm sharing it with you. So you can see that all of us have the struggles. All of us have challenges. There's nothing perfect in this world. Nothing is going to go without a hitch. Okay? There are days when it will, but there are days when it won't. And it's the days when it won't that we need to have a closer connection with our higher self. We need to have that person maybe that we can reach out and say, hey, talk me down off this ledge, right? Now, I get those calls a lot, but it's not normal for me to call somebody and say, help. But I just stuck it out, and I just kept breathing and looking at, okay, I'm going to be there in this amount of time. Everything's good. People on the road were being stupid. That added to the irritation. But I just kept on keeping on. I kept persevering. And that's what the angel said. Just keep going. Just don't stop 1 minute before the miracle. And then watch that miracle happen. Oh, Brookie, it is amazing. It's very powerful. It pulls the toxins out of your liver, and you can actually see what's coming out in the water. The water starts perfectly clear, and then all the stuff starts being pulled from your body, and all of a sudden it looks like mud. So I'm very happy that I had it done. And Jean says, me too. Where's our auntie this morning? We don't have Auntie Jean on here, do we? Leo says, I guess the energies yesterday were a bit off. It started in the morning with the connection during Cuppa. Yeah, that's what I wrote about in the blog, Leo. That was the start. Nothing was going right. Nobody could hear, or it kept freezing, or yada, yada, and then letting that irritate me because I really love connecting with you all in the mornings. And when it doesn't go right, then it's like, well, poo. But it's a new day. It's a new dawn. And we're just like, let's see what today can bring. Oh, it is, Deirdre. Absolutely. Yes, Lily, we will hold you up in prayer. We'll be doing prayer time in about 10 minutes or so. But before that, let's do a couple of messages. And I don't know if I shared with you all that they changed the title of this year's tiny book. Let me see if I can get it right, because I don't want to say it wrong or they'll get upset with me. So the new title, and this is the one we're sticking with now, it's not changing again. It is 333 Angelic Whispers, Divine Wisdom for the Soul. And I love that. And I think there's going to be a perfect cover for that book. I've been looking at, what do you want me to do, angels? How do you want the cover to look? And I think it's going to be very different. So I can't wait to get it all created, because the book is done. It's just now getting the cover done. I'm going to ask if anybody would be willing to just write like a 1-sentence blurb, like we did on the back of the other 2 books. So on the back of the book, people are saying what they think about the books. Like on this book, which was last year's, Leo said, "The tiny book has brought so much guidance to my life for the past year, and now it gets a sequel." And Kathy Hand said, "This little booklet is perfect to go anywhere you go, to open and receive a little bit of guidance from your angels." And Dr. Ruth Anderson said, "Imagine receiving a message of love and support from the angels every day." So if you want to write just a little 1 sentence that can go on the back of the book, just send it to me, and the angels will pick which ones will go on there. You love the title, Brookie? Me too. I really do. All right. So page 38, book 1 for the group. Okay. Let's go to page 38. Which says, "That better feeling that you so diligently are searching for is right in front of you. You can choose to keep the cell door locked and continue to stew in your emotions, or you can release it all and rise up, up, up to a higher plane." And I know that Max is now saying up, up, up. So thank you, Sally. That was a great message for us as a group. We have a choice if we're going to stay stuck in the muck, or if we're going to, nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to rise up to that better feeling. You know, Abraham talks about when we're in a low vibration state, to just try to go up 1 vibration, just 1 vibration. You don't have to go from anger and regret all the way up to exhilaration. That's not real. But if you get out of that anger, and maybe you can reach a place of neutrality where you're not so tense and tight and just ready to pounce, and just get to that place that I call 0 point, that place where you're not angry anymore, but you're not quite all the way up to happy yet, then that's the stepping stones. That's how we do that, and we do rise up. Thank you, Sally, for picking that one. And Brookie says, book 2, page 32. We're in the 30s today. "Visualize your dreams as if they have already manifested. See yourself living your passions, surrounded by love and joy. Allow yourself to believe in the power of your dreams, for they are the whispers of your soul, guiding you towards your divine purpose. Never underestimate the transformative power of intention and visualization." Well, Brookie, I think you tuned into that word whispers, the angelic whispers. I love that for our new book. That's what it's going to be, Whispers from the Angels. And when we tune in to those whispers, they do guide us toward whatever we need in life. Thank you, Brookie. So Brandy wants page 22 in book 2. And I need a sip of coffee. Okay, page 22. Dear one, you possess a luminosity that is uniquely yours. Embrace your divine essence and let it radiate, illuminating the world with the brilliance of your authenticity. Step out of the shadows of people pleasing and into the radiant light of self love. When we are constantly in a state of doing what other people think we should do, who's got your ear? Who's telling you it has to be this way or that way, or it has to be done exactly the way they want it done, instead of looking at what you want? You lose yourself. You lose your identity. You lose who you truly are and your own authenticity. I love this message so much because it's powerful. It talks about how we can take our power back. And taking our power back means I'm not jumping through your hoops anymore. I'm not jumping through anybody's hoops. I'm going to live my life authentically, unapologetically, and I'm going to be me. So thank you. I love that message. Thank you, Brandy, for picking that. And Brookie loves the title. Lily wants page 7 in book 2. Yes, angelic whispers. Doesn't it sound like a song, Leo? I think we need a song to go with our new book. Page 7 in book 2 says, y'all are too funny. You're not going to believe this. Acknowledge the whispers of intuition, the gentle nudges, and the unexplainable serendipities. These are the threads we weave, stitching together the fabric of your spiritual evolution. While we offer guidance, we respect your free will. Life is a dance between your choices and the divine plan. I tell you, you can't make this stuff up, people. It's just a serendipity. You know, there's no coincidences, so this was meant to be. That two of you picked messages that mentioned whispers and those angelic whispers, and that's what I heard to title the book. And Leo is going to write us a song. Not telling you what to do, Leo. It's a request. And Leo said, yes, I thought of a song. I was working on a song yesterday, doing vocal whispers to sound like an angel. You guys, I mean, if you can't see the divine hand at play, then open your eyes, because this shows us exactly that there's no accidents or coincidences. There's a divine that's handing us all these signs, handing us everything we need to know with certainty that God is real, that Spirit is real and acting in our lives, that the angels are real. And this show today, you can't make this stuff up. You can't just plan it and write it out and say, oh, look, you say this and you say that. No, the angels already took care of that. They're already helping us to see their guidance. And it's fun. This is fun stuff. And when people talk about God, sometimes they're like, that God's not real, or all this is something that we made up or made up in our minds. But you can see the power when 17, 18 people come together and Spirit works throughout us to bring that common thing together that says, yeah, this is real. This is what we're trying to show you. I just love it. And Leo says, I love these synchronicities. Yeah, me too. Brandy says, whoa, that's the conversations we've been having, Terry and Sally. Yeah, absolutely. Um, Blue says, Gizmo, he can be very pushy when he feels good. He is, and he's adorable. I love Gizmo. And Blue says, oh, the Divine are pretty hysterically funny, that's for certain. They are. They are definitely hysterical. And I laugh with them all the time, and they laugh at me all the time. And I know yesterday they were like covering their eyes, going, "She's doing it again. We thought we had her beyond this point." but but I forgot how much fun it is to drive in South Florida where nobody knows what to do. Brandy says, Leo, I can't wait to hear your song. Your voice is so full of love and happiness. It truly is. So thank you, Leo, for your blessings to all of us. All right, so it is prayer time. If you have something going on, we've already heard that Erica has been struck with COVID and her whole family at her house. So we lift you up, Erica, for quick healing and get that out of your system very fast. And just take time to rest. I'm just here for you to rest and not try to overdo because you need the rest time, you need the downtime to let your body heal. We always lift up Brandy and Deirdre. Deirdre, when's your surgery? I know it's coming up really soon. Who else? Our Gizmo's doing good, but we still have to lift him up because he's not 100% yet. He's got that little heart thing going on. And we have Charlie in rehab. I spoke with Charlie yesterday. He's chomping at the bit, ready to get out of there, but he'll be there for a couple more weeks. So let's lift him up and pray that he will listen to the doctors and behave himself so he can get strong enough to get out of there. The 15th is your surgery. Okay, cool. So that's coming up in a little over a week. All right, so thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our country of the United States. Absolutely. Thank you, Deirdre, for that beautiful daily prayer that we have and our outreach for peace on earth. All right. Brandy, thank you. Prayers for everyone dealing with suicide in their lives. Yeah, a lot of people being touched with that right now. And thank you, Brandy, for bringing it forth. And much love to you and your family as you grieve the loss of your loved one through suicide. Thank you, Jennifer. Prayers for all in need. And I know Sally usually gives us a prayer, so I'll wait for hers before we go into our meditative prayer. Kathleen Caputo, good morning to you. Oh, love you so much, Kathy. And Lily has asked for prayers for her and her children, her family, and that her beautiful grandson gets justice for himself and his dad. Yes, we pray for your family every day. And here's our prayer by Sally. We're praying for the lost, the lonely, the unloved, the forgotten, for those who live in fear of another. And let's set out a bit of prayers out there for most of us who are experiencing these mood swings these days and just don't feel right. Yeah, there's a lot of energy, a lot of wonky energy, and we're feeling it. You know, we're in this human body that's going to react to the energy shifts, and there is a shift. There's a huge shift. The angels talked about it. Oh, they've been talking about it for a couple of months about just how impactful this shift is for us. So let's go into our hearts. I'm going to let the fireplace take us into a good place of energy here. while we go into our hearts and remember all of those we're lifting up in prayer. So if you want to focus on the flame or close your eyes, either way, let's just go into that energy of fire. You know, fire will consume whatever we give it, and it's immediate. It burns it up. It takes it and shifts it into a whole new energy form. So let's take all of our prayer requests today, everyone that has been mentioned, all the ones that we pray for that's on our long list of prayers, and let's place them in this fire. See, again, this is a synchronicity. There's no accident that I'm sitting here in front of the fireplace, and it's a beautiful way to let go and release. So everything that you're holding on to that you want us to pray for, if that's physical, if it's mental, emotional, spiritual, just envision that you can pull that out of you and you can place it right in that flame. You can let it be consumed by the fire and watch it as it changes and shifts. You know how something looks when it's burning in a fire? And just envision that you have written out on a piece of paper what you want to let go of. What is that you're asking for in your prayer time that you want to change in your life? Maybe it is releasing pain. Maybe it's releasing some of those low vibration energies like anger or sadness, grief, whatever it might be. Just see yourself writing it on a piece of paper and then place it in the flame. And think about when you have done that, when you place paper in an open flame, and what happens? It burns it up. And then what you're left with is just the ash. And that ash looks totally different than what the paper looks like when you put it in there. So let's do some of that. Let's do some of the releasing right now. I want you just to do that in your mind. Just envision that you have written it down, and now you're going to put it in the flame. And as you put it in the flame, and there's a lot of clearing happening, when you put it in the flame, just say the words, I release this with love. I release it to the universe, to change it, to transmute it, to bring it to a better place inside of me, and let it go. So Sally, you're releasing family anger, hurt, and trauma. Let's put it in that flame and watch it be taken so it doesn't come back to that form anymore. Once it's burned, you can't take that ash and reconnect all the pieces of it. It's all been consumed and changed and shifted to a different form. So now see that form as beauty. See it as something that's totally beautiful and free. You freed the energy that was written on that paper, and you freed it up so that it no longer is a part of your energy field. And hope you have your ACL tendon major and other tendon minor tears and a slight fracture to the patella. Well, let's put that pain from all of that into the fire, Hope. Just envision that you can write that out, just like you've written it here for us, and place that piece of paper over the flame. If there's anyone that's hurting emotionally, if there's any sadness or anger or regret or shame or blame, write that out. Just write it on a piece of paper and place it in the fire. And let's just take a moment for all of us to do that. Just right now, while we take a minute of just silence, filling into the energy, just watch it as the fire consumes it. And we're all getting behind each other. We're supporting each other through this while you do your work. And thank you, God, for hearing our prayers. Thank you for helping us to realize what's needed in our life, how we can change, how easy it is to let go. Just that simple act of releasing it into something that's going to consume it for us. That's all it takes. Just let it go. Let it go. And God, we pray for peace on this earth. We're going to put into the fire all the conflict, all of the wars, all the violence, all of that hateful energy that's going on in our world when people decide they want to hurt someone else. We put that into the flame as well. And let there be peace on earth. Let it start inside of each one of us, in our own hearts. And we start with love and gratitude. And that's what we do. And if you felt any relief from that, any release of your energy that you were letting go of, just put it in the comments. Just let us know, yes, I felt that. I felt the fire. Take it from me. And so happy about that. So let's get our Leo singing to us. And we'll get out of here and have the most beautiful day possible. Stay in gratitude. This is Thankful Tuesday. Find something to be grateful for today. I'm grateful for all of you.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go. Come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you wake up
Thank you, Michelle.
part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me.
Oh, thank you, Lillian. I'm so glad.
We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters.
Thank you, Deirdre.
Into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe,
7.
call the AAA. Morning cup full
So
of
much
joy.
love to you and Grayson.
The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Oh, Joanne, thank you. Andrea Gregg, my sweetheart. Jennifer Langren.
Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's
And you also, Andrea. Leo.
Today's our day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
Brandy, you're so funny. A big old woo.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept, align, allow.
AAA, morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of joy.
I can't wait to hear Leo's new music. That will be awesome. Here you go, Deirdre. thank you, thank you, thank you for a beautiful morning together. I will be back tomorrow morning with the morning cuppa. And until then, have a wonderful day, everyone. And put it on your calendar tomorrow night, 7 p.m. We'll be talking about Archangel Haniel and being attuned to his energy. I love you. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Oh, Brookie, I love your message. Yay. I'll see y'all